Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today's article, or the article for this video, is going to be, in my assessment, a funny article because it's about the Ukrainian intelligence community providing, or services, providing proof that the Russians were ready to distribute Soviet passports to the newly, how do you want to call it, occupied, liberated oblasts, territories from eastern Ukraine. I'm going to read you the article, and I'm going to show you a little from a telephone some pictures, and then I will give you my assessment of this. All right, let's go. So this article obviously comes from Ukrainska Pravda, and it's dated today, June 10th, 2022, and this is the title. Security Service of Ukraine says that invaders planned to distribute Soviet Union passports to the residents of Kiev region. So Kiev region and the other ones after probably. So find out that in the event of the capture of the Kiev Oblast, why only Kiev? The Russians planned to create an occupation administration and organize a pseudo-referendum to proclaim the local republic. Residents were planned to be certified with documents of the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. The source is Security Service of Ukraine. Details: the invaders wanted to register all residents of the Kiev region and forcibly distribute Soviet Union passports in exchange for Ukrainian documents, at least initially, before issuing Russian Federation documents. All right, so it says here that this is evidenced by the data that the Security Service of Ukraine military counterintelligence services received on the positions of the invaders, and is also confirmed by the behavior of Russians in those parts of Ukraine that are now temporarily under their occupation. So over there too, not only Kiev here. All right. And in particular, the security forces found an enemy cache with passport forms of the former Soviet Union in an abandoned house near the town of Makariv Bucha district. During its inspection, law enforcement officers seized hundreds of blank Soviet passports. It is noteworthy that these forms were of the Ukrainian model on behalf of the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. That is, all the inscriptions on them are made not only in Russian, but also in Ukrainian. Moreover, such a series has not been produced in Ukraine since 1990. Thus, all the identified forms were imported from the Russian Federation at the beginning of the full-scale aggression against our state. All right, let me show you some pictures. All right, these are the passports that these guys found. All right, it's not clear, but you see CCCP. That's one of them, and then we're gonna see the inside of it. Here it is. All right, and it has the sickle and the hammer on top, right? Like Soviet. This is what it is, right there, the sickle and the hammer. All right, now let's unpack this. First, is a war, they will lie. First thing that I have. First, give you my assessment. I have great doubts that that is accurate. I don't have great doubts in thinking that the Ukrainians actually did it. And you would say, why? I would give you why. All right, first, these were made, they were found in an abandoned house. First, The Russians did not have anything to do with Kiev. They never said they would want to conquer Kiev. You can say, well, Emil, one thing they say, another thing they do. I would not agree with that, because the Russians said what they want. They did it, good or bad. So they have, as I said, a high rating in consistency. That's one thing. The second one, if they wanted to really attack Kiev, they would have really attacked it. And if they want to flatten Kiev, they can do it in 2 hours with their missile power. Do you agree with that? Not even 2 hours, maybe in 10 minutes. So that's not the goal. Why would they want to destroy Kiev? Because just evil? Well, I don't take that, okay? If they really are evil, they can destroy the whole Ukraine in 3 shots. Bam, 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 all done. Zelensky no more. And that's it. And what the West are going to do? Nothing. What are they going to do? Launch some nuclear attack on Russia for being Ukraine being nuked? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'm 100% certain. Or 99, never 100. 99. I mean, there's things that 100%, like the gravity, right? Here you go. Always here. Anyway, nevertheless. But under certain circumstances, it doesn't work this way. So let's go. So the first, the Russians. Why would they not give them, the Ukrainians, Russian passports or something else? Why would they just show up with the Soviet passports for Ukrainians in Ukrainian and the exact type they had before 1990? Why would they want to do that? First, Russia is not a Soviet socialist country. Do you think they were poor and they couldn't create some other kind of documents? Like a simple document? But why did they have to come up with a passport? You can come cheaper than that. One card. That's it. One card. Name, birth, address, boom, boom, boom. 2 pages. That's it. Made out of cardboard. You don't even have to do it. Oh my God, with this and that. Oh, they had some spare ones and they held on to this for what? 31 years? From 1991, they hold on to these passports, or they made new ones? Why would they make new ones? Why don't they make Russians? Why don't they make something simpler, less costly? So from this, I don't believe it. Why would they put the Soviet Socialist Republic? Why don't they put newly beautiful territories of Russia? Why not? So it doesn't make sense. Now, we know who's got a lot of money lately, and that's Ukraine. So I have little doubt that they were not able to have this done even abroad, not in Ukraine, definitely not in Ukraine, abroad. Why? I tell you why. This is the reason why they would like to portray that they would do this. The Russians will come up with this Soviet Union style thing. Why would they put an emblem over there? So these are old passports held somewhere. They have millions of them for everybody, for all Ukrainians over there. Really? Where are they located? They kept them in the Lubyanka, in KGB, ex-KGB building, or what? I mean, it's so far-fetched. All right, let's say that's the thing. Remember that a lot of people in the West say that Putin, wanted to restore Soviet Union. Well, this is another proof that he really wants that. So what does that tell you? They try to set this guy up. That's my assessment, okay? I might be wrong, but I think I'm overwhelmingly right. But whatever. Since he said that it was a tragedy for the Soviet Union to collapse, this is the translation. Because he said how many lives, how many families were disrupted, the economy collapsed. That's what he meant. Now they will say, well, see, that's proof right here. He wants to create the Soviet Union again. So what that means, that's a signal for the independent countries from the former Soviet Union. You will be next like we are right now. So you better do something. See? And then they will create problems abroad. So there would be Georgia, Kazakhstan, whatever other countries that are, Armenia, all these countries that are independent. But they want to create this problem. This is my crazy interpretation of what's going on. I do not believe that the Russians, doesn't make sense from any angle. Que bono? Who benefits? Russia? Why would they do it? That's too expensive. Oh, they had stocked this from 30 years somewhere in the basement. Doesn't make sense. And why would they be the exact ones? Are those the old ones? They look new. The old ones kept somewhere, or they printed. Why would you print it with the sickle and the hammer? Why do you say CCCP on it? Soviet Union, right? It's really, it's such a cheap shot. I think it just doesn't make sense. I can't make it unless I'm like you. Russians are crazy, and I don't even know. Let's say Putin wants to make the Soviet back. Why would he keep the same name? Why would he want that? Why not? I don't know, some new name. Start over. The same emblems, everything. This is so childish. It's unbelievable. It's for people with IQ below 86, and people will be, yes, man, they told us so. Yeah, he wants to rebuild the Soviet Union, the evil empire. I told you. They told us. CNN told us. Yeah, man. Did you hear him saying that? No, I didn't hear him, but they told us that he said it. Well, why don't you listen to the whole thing? He said like 3 times. I was able to listen to it, the interviews where he said it, and they all asked him, all these naughty reporters, hey, you want to do this? Hey, you said this. Hey, you said. He said, no, I didn't say that. This is what I meant, and he explains. But they didn't bother to say, oh, our bad. No, my bad. He didn't say it like that. He said it like that. No, because that's how they want to portray this guy. I'm not saying he's a saint, but listen to the guy. Listen to the guy. You have translation in English from the American and whatever reporters interviewed him, not from the Russians. Available. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Cheap shot, low IQ. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.